Hello, hello! Welcome to this night's session of Flux. Last we left off, our group was introduced to new members to the community. We have the dwarven blacksmith, Manda, and her baby orc. We also have George, the lizard folk bard. After meeting these characters, it's a deep soul-searching Lokar might be moving a new direction with his hatred for orcs. But after the night of revelry, there was a murder as the lizard folk turned up dead outside the shopping district. I'm your DM, Steve, and I usually play Theus.
I'm Sarah, and I play Isabel, Flick, Axel, Kyle.
I'm Jackie. I play Silva, a gnome ranger, with her beast companion, White Tiger, Snowflake.
I am Tony. I play Puck, a halfling, half-orc, changeling, warlock, sorcerer.
I'm Charlie. I play the Goliath Barbarian, known as Bardus.
I'm Eric, and I play the orc slaying, but didn't kill a lizard, turtle paladin Lokar.
I mean, you were pretty drunk, we don't know.
That is fair. And I will start off by saying that as soon as I charge down and see the dead lizard, I will yell out, "The bard's dead," and run over to try to see what's going on.
Alright, so we left off, everyone was waking up after hearing the scream in the early hours of the morning. We had Lokar running out, and Silva going, "Lokar!"
I didn't do it.
Puck, you wake up from your drunken stupor on the table. Your back is slightly sore from drinking on the from sleeping on the surface.
All right, and I heard the scream.
Yes,
but I think what happened was because I think the last session I did wake up right away and ran, but I think that was just in my head.
Just in your head.
I actually get up this time.
You actually get up this time? Okay.
Yes.
Isabel.
I get up hearing the screams of a turtle.
Was she not already power walking this morning?
We took the day off.
Oh,
We always need a day of rest.
I thought you just get up and go, line up, everybody line up.
They're not that easy to correct.
Bardus.
Hello, present.
You hear the scream. Do you get up?
Yes, Bardus gets up, or I will get up and try to investigate wherever it came from as best as I can.
Okay. So, did you leave Lokar's sword outside his door, or did you take it with you?
Let's find out.
Left with it.
Well, I'm going to start this session off with a nice nat 1 on a wisdom check. So it is currently in my room, and I left without it.
Yes, okay. So Bardus comes running out of the castle without Lokar's sword. Lokar does not have his sword. Puck comes out from the tavern. Isabel and Silva will also make their way from the castle. And everyone congregates at just outside the shopping district, where laying in front of the buildings is the fresh corpse of who was our bard lizard George last night.
So wait, now we're all gathered around the body?
Yes.
Because I'm going to notice Puck as a half-orc, growl, and then go, "That's not funny, Puck."
That wasn't a growl, that was a sigh. Did you do this?
No. I'm growling at you looking like a half-orc. It's not funny, and I didn't do this.
What? Sorry.
You look like a half-orc.
Oh, I'll turn to human. I do that because I think it makes me a better drinker. Doesn't work well.
It's not funny. Anyways, I came out of the barracks and looked over here after the scream, and this body was here.
Yeah. And
Did
what
you
does
do
the
it?
body look like?
So the body is laying on its back, the arms sprawled out to the side, and the legs slightly apart. The loot is next to him. It looks like it got smashed against the pavement when he fell, or if he used it in defense against a blow that
His
eventually
loot.
ended his life. Yes, the loot is gone. It is broken, and you see that that what was once a blue tunic that he was wearing has now got a growing splotch of red as what looks like a dagger wound to the chest is bleeding freely.
See? Dagger wound. I don't even have my sword with me. Bardis, where's my sword?
I'm going to do a medicine check just in case.
All right.
No,
Yeah, first,
I think I made the wound worse.
What'd you roll?
Rolled under the table, but I see it's a 3.
You rolled a 3.
A 3 under the
Alright.
table's in that one.
All right, so you get up close to it to inspect it, and you stick your finger in, and you end up making the wound wider with your finger before pulling it back out and going, "Ooh, that's probably not a good idea."
Ooh, squishy.
All right, there were no projectiles.
Can I do a medicine check too?
You may do a medicine check too. This is the last one I'll allow.
Oh, 5.
I checked that hole already.
Yeah, after watching Puck stick his finger in the wound, you think, maybe I shouldn't do that. But you put your hands on either side of the wound and try to spread it open to just look inside without sticking your finger in.
Did he seem alive, the poor guy?
No, he's very
He's
dead.
Okay. Yeah.
Just so you know, guys,
all I got.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
it shows.
Where are we located?
You are right outside the shopping district, next to the blacksmith shop.
Okay. Bardis, where's my
Alright.
sword, just in case we have to defend ourselves against something?
Let's get this away from the blacksmith. Don't want to scar a baby's,
Can I yell for Cass? The healer?
Yell for cats?
Cass!
Oh, the healer?
Yeah. We have a healer.
Oh, kick ass.
Oh, jeez.
I have bird person, Cass, healer.
Yeah, it's kick-ass.
That's nerd.
Like, kick-ass!
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't have the kick part.
We figured, okay, that was after the 2 days at
I
Drawlicon,
don't have
so we were on our way back and we made that name.
So, as you're discussing getting Kick-Ass to possibly take a look at this, Norin actually comes up ringing the rear as he leaves the castle, having also heard the scream.
Yo.
Oh,
No.
Introduce yourself, Dom, just in case.
This is Dominic. I play Norin, the elf cleric that just appears out of nowhere. Apparently.
Very accurate. So, Anorin, you missed it, but there is a dead lizard folk bard in front of the shopping district that everyone is investigating.
Are we?
Yep.
We're in Flux, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
yes.
Oh,
There's-
okay.
Bardis, where's my sword?
There's also, I tell Norin, there's also a new blacksmith with a little baby orc.
Aw,
They seem nice.
that's nice.
The orc needs to die.
Why does
Where's
the
my
orc need?
sword? Puck, stop
And
talking. Where's my sword?
Wait.
No.
We're not killing any more orcs until we know what's going on.
Lokar's not allowed to kill
Nobody's
unless
talking
we say
anymore until I get my sword.
All right, we'll just keep talking.
Why do you need it?
This man was stabbed by a dagger. I need my sword in case I need to avenge him.
Meanwhile, I'm trying to motion for Anoran to look at the body.
All right, so
I look at the
Come
body.
on, how do we know
Just-
he was stabbed by a dagger?
just a quick
so far, the only
perception.
investigation
I mean,
we've
it
had on the
looks
body-
shallow.
Lokar, do
What?
you
The
think?
only investigation we've had on the body are two people mishandling the wound.
That's fair.
Yeah,
I'm only giving away the information the DM told us, so
Anoran,
We don't know that.
Your professional opinion. Should we shouldn't stick our hands into the wound or spread the wound
God.
apart to see
You did,
what's
wait,
inside,
wait.
right?
You did what?
Bardus just
There's nothing in there. There's no
Well,
no murder weapon in there.
Who told you to stick your hand in there?
There's
Why
no
did
murder
you
weapon
think-
in there.
No! Just no! You probably just destroyed all the evidence!
Oh, God.
Why?
So
Who
Dom, if you
told
like,
you this?
so Dom, if Anoran would like to, he can make a medicine check.
For what?
This would be
So
wonderful.
victim!
I like how he's
So wonderful.
quietly screaming.
Yeah, wow.
My daughter's asleep, so I can't actually be loud.
No,
It'd be
you're
so
doing an awesome
wonderful
job
if you-
quietly screaming. I'm just
Get
What's your-
away from the body! Let me handle this!
I wanted to get the body away from the.
You're all
the back-
banned! From this moment, you are all banned! I'm banning you!
I'm gonna walk away and start yelling for Narak.
All right, hey, Anoran, just make sure the baby don't see this. Bye.
Oh my god, you have a baby here? Get her
I
out of
just
here!
told you there was one.
I feel like Anoran's missed a lot.
Oh, there's no darkness on you. Bye.
Show me on the amulet where the darkness touched you.
At this point, Manda has walked out and is standing in the blacksmith area, leaning against the anvil, watching what's going on.
No, can Bardus return now with Lokar's sword
Yes.
after all that complaining?
Yes, Bardus now arrives holding the proffered sword.
Wait, did Lokar walk away?
I backed up a little bit. I was gonna go with you to get the sword if you wanted, but I was trying to get Narek's attention.
Forgot it. Here,
Second, I'm loading
hold
up my
out your
character.
sword.
Thank you.
I hold out your sword and hilt first.
Thank you. And I take it and I sheath it.
Alright, well, I want Dom to do his medicine check once he gets his character sheet up before I have Narek come in.
Okay, that is a nat 20 plus a 6, so 26 medicine check.
Woo!
And he sticks his fingers in the body.
No, I do not do that because I am a trained medical professional.
He does not. However, even though the wound has been manhandled and fingered,
Whoa.
Huh.
he can tell that it was definitely
Phrasing.
yes, phrasing. It was probably made by a piercing projectile, probably a dagger, was plunged into his chest, and you can see that there is a fast-growing necrotic substance around the wound that is starting to necrotize its scales and flesh, unnaturally so.
There was poison on the blade, whoever did this. Whoever touched this probably going to die.
Oh God. I run to the tavern. I run to the tavern. I start washing my hands.
I follow.
Like,
Is
this
Theus
is
still
super...
washing his hands?
This is, like, super
Hey,
bad
good
juju.
morning.
I knock Theus out of the way. You're done washing.
I'm sure there's not just one sink in the tavern.
This
They-
is, like,
they used to yell-
super bad juju.
They usually yells through the door, make sure to sing the happy birthday song while you do it.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Did he
so-
get stuck on an endless loop? Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me.
All right, so poison, necrotic. It's essentially eating him from the inside out. What could have brought this into flux?
That's what I'm trying to find out. I start yelling for Narak again.
Why do you need your sword to find that out?
I don't. I've got my sword. I just need to get Narak here. But if there's somebody amongst us that's actually traitorous, we need to find them and flush them out.
So Narak comes. Narak appears just coming out of the ground, all spirit-like, in his otter form.
Oh shit, an otter! Callback.
Yes, callback to
What?
this episode.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
That's the best part. Is Tom didn't hear the first part.
I didn't get it the first time.
So the otter appears in front of Lokar, looks to the side, sees the body, and goes, "Oh no! What happened?"
Swords, blades, and poison.
This shouldn't be happening here. I mean, the black. I mean, sure, lots of people have died in service, but never here on this world, and two so close to each other. And Narak kind of looks at Lokar for a moment.
I didn't do it.
Norrin looks at Lokar for a moment.
I didn't do it.
We
Cast
all
zone
look
of
at
truth on
Lokar for a
yourself.
moment.
Guys, seriously, I don't have necrotic
I come back from
powers.
washing my hands.
Yeah.
Narak kind of looks at the body again, and then kind of closes his eyes and seems to be in thought. Before opening his eyes and says,
Her.
it, whatever. It's an otter.
Gender non-binary.
There you go.
It, they. They open their eye and say, I sent something nearby that shouldn't be here. Something that is here, but I don't think I let it in.
Something forced its way inside.
Oh, we got a jumper.
Oh wait, I got something here.
Narak, can you guide us to it?
I've got it. I'm gonna cast Divine Sense.
Oh. Shit, let me look that up really quick.
As an action, you can detect good and evil. Until the end of your next turn, you can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell or know the location of any celestial, fiend, undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
Oh, total cover. Then yeah, no, you don't sense anything.
Son of a bitch. I mean, I'm gonna walk around and
I mean, you
in
can
the area.
walk around.
Wait.
I won't say you get an exact location, but you do get the sense that it's something in probably one of the buildings in the shopping district.
Okay, you guys all kind of see me like a glimmer in my eye, and I walk around a little bit and I go,
Is it a murderous
something
glimmer?
is here. Something not right is here.
Besides you?
No, but something not one of us, not a person of our world currently. Something evil.
You're not
truly
talking
evil
about the
is here.
baby again, are you?
No, I'm not talking about the damn baby.
You better not be talking about the damn baby.
I'm here for the chat. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, you better not be. All right, but
How is it Dom already knows this thing is Baby Yoda?
It's just easy. Like yeah.
okay, you murdered an orc in like craziness. We can't trust you around orcs. Like at all.
Fine, we'll deal with that later. I get it.
What do you mean deal with it?
Anoran totally missed the session we had where we talked to Lokar about
Oh, that's right. I get it.
Yeah.
Racism's bad. Killing other races because I don't like them is bad. It's a child. Don't kill it. It's bad. I got it.
Don't
Let's
kill it.
kill
It's
the
not
evil
necessarily
thing.
bad. We still need to fix some of these words
Okay.
still.
Do I have
Killing is
permission to
bad.
kill the evil that is not the baby and not one of us, but the evil that is around us somewhere that I can sense that I can't see yet?
That's kind of vague.
Ugh. I
Where
just
is it?
storm off, and I'm gonna
Where
go
is it?
start searching in the
I'd
general
say-
direction of where I looked.
I follow just because
could-
you know just
Lokar, feel free to defend yourself. I'd say.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, Puck, did you come back from washing your hands?
Yeah, I came back.
Important questions
Yeah,
here.
Silva did too.
He came back a
This-
lot faster than Theos did.
Do you still have skin on your
No.
fingers?
I'm fine. I think Theos might have some dry hand problems now, but that'll be later.
I want to roll. I rolled a 10 for investigation just to examine the area around the body.
You find that there is a pool of blood starting to form around the body, and you can see a few drips of blood as if from the point of a weapon dripping towards the shopping district, but stops before it enters it.
I really do want to get this body away from the front of the blacksmith shop-ish area, or the center. I don't want a child seeing this, even though it's just a baby. Actually, especially because it's a baby.
Let us.
Until we establish
So-
what's happened here, should we be touching, moving, or anything with the body? There's some blood splatter.
You're right, it
or
could be
blood drips
poison.
that are going towards the shopping district.
Narek speaks up and goes, "Well, I would appreciate it if you would focus on finding whatever this otherworld disturbance is, and I will take care of the body for now."
Okay.
I'm trying to find this thing that I know is near the shopping district now.
Yeah, you all notice that Lokar pretty much just Lokar with an Orin behind him just kind of beeline towards the shopping district.
The
Alright.
blood goes where they're going.
Follow.
So join us. I yell as I walk by
Silva
or run by.
Sylvan's no.
Can I roll like an investigation to see if I can find?
I too will roll an investigation.
So before you roll the investigation, I'm just going to let you have this off your divine sense. You can't pinpoint the exact location, but you're able to pinpoint it to a single block of buildings in the shopping district area. So you have a total of 4 buildings that you feel are possible hidey holes for whatever this otherworld evil is. You have an abandoned inn, a randomly abandoned shop. It has no, like abandoned general store. You have an abandoned brothel, and you have an abandoned herbalist shop. So you have 4 buildings.
So should we split up and look in these buildings?
Never split the party.
I know.
Seems wise.
I mean, I feel like more than likely if I was going to hunker down in an area where I knew I was by myself and trying to hide, I'd be near resources.
I'd say the
So
herb
maybe
shop would be the
I was
first one.
going to say the abandoned general store
Mm,
or the tavern.
I would say the herb shop. With proper knowledge, you can mix any number of herbs into something deadly.
Yeah, poison.
Fair. Well, let's check the herb shop first, I guess.
All right, I guess we head over to the herb shop. Do
Do
we
you
roll
wish to
investigation
split up?
now?
You roll up to the abandoned herbalist shop, a small florist shop with what looks like an apartment building on the top. The ceiling has baskets of long, dead plants hanging down from the eaves, empty pots lining the walls on shelves on the floor. And you walk in, and that's what you see, just empty pots, bags of soil that have torn open from age and disuse. And if you want to roll an investigation check, please go ahead.
I roll a 10.
If I use another divine sense, will that let me roll at advantage?
No.
Okay.
I have a 19 on perception. I'm just keeping an eye on the other buildings and on the tail of the group. So pretty much.
I got a 9 for investigation.
All right. Well, Dominic, Anoran actually goes behind the counter first, checking under the counter, and finds an herbalist kit. Puck, you are searching, and you actually accidentally break a pot, but when you do, a health potion pops out.
Huh.
Is
See,
this
look at that.
wait. Is this because I'm an elf? What are you saying about elves and bots?
I'm saying that
I mean,
I'll
Pot-
take the-
Angeling broke the pot.
Calm down, Link.
You found
I turn into an elf with blonde hair.
As long as it's not
and
at
pointy
half.
ears and all right.
So you get a potion of cure wounds.
Nice. Put it in my pocket.
Are they making this obvious or hiding it?
I don't
Like
know,
the
guys. Are
finding
you being
stuff?
obvious?
What? It's a potion.
No, I'm asking if your investigation is obvious or if you're trying to be stealthy
Yeah.
about it.
No.
Oh, I don't care. I'm being obvious.
Then
Me, I
I'm
was
making a
originally
perception check.
keeping an eye on everything around
I
me and
see
bumped
that.
into the pot.
I'm not being secretive about it.
Right.
Okay.
I got a 23 perception.
23 perception. So your perception. No, I want investigation.
Oh, then I'll use that roll, but 19.
19. All right. So you don't find anything else on this floor, but you make your way up the stairs to the apartment area, and what you find is what looks like a very, it looks like either a hippie or a druid lived in this room.
Mhm.
Lots of dead plants hanging off the walls that might have been once thriving. A lot of floral pattern objects around the room of the apartment, and you see a gnarled staff leaning against a wall.
Hmm.
I like how you say hippie or druid.
Yeah,
I'll take
I think those are
There's
synonymous.
literally no difference.
Do we all follow?
You can choose to. I will say everyone except Anoran, Puck, and Lokar can choose to follow her since everyone's investigating at the same time.
Probably good to
I'm
split
just-
up the heavy hitters.
Yeah, I will actually head towards the general store then.
All right. Okay, you head towards the general store. But Silva, you see the gnarled staff against the wall. Do you take it? Do you leave
Yes.
it?
I'll take it.
All right, you take it. You take the staff. You don't find anything else of note in the apartment area of the shop. Bardist, you go to the general store. This is a shop filled with empty shelves and racks, a long counter with glass display covered in a thick layer of dust.
All right. We'll try to roll investigation to see if there's been any signs of anything happening here, especially if things are covered in dust. So, what's not covered in dust, if anything?
I mean, everything's covered in dust. It's an abandoned shop. It doesn't look like it's been used in a long, long time.
10 investigation.
All right. Are you checking the shelves or the racks where it looks like they were keeping clothing?
I will check the shelves.
You find a dusty pair of goggles with a leather strap on them, and the goggles look like they are tinted. The glass lenses are tinted.
Don't ask me what color because I can't see it. I knew that joke was coming. I'm just gonna get it done right ahead of the game.
We didn't know what color they were tinted. We weren't going to make a joke about it if we didn't know what color.
We're not there.
They're green.
Okay.
They're green tinted. Yeah. Anyone in the herbalist shop, you don't find anything else.
Does Lokar get a sense? Oh, not here. I mean, when you walk into the building. I don't know how
my
it
divine
works.
sense only lasts for a round, so it doesn't even last that long.
Oh,
So he's only managed to pinpoint it to one of the 4 buildings on this block, and you just have to go through them one by one.
it's not like once we walked in.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So Bardis went to the shop. Isabel, are you just hanging around? You want to investigate something? You want to look around?
Sorry. I'll follow Bardis.
All right, you follow Bardis into the general store. It is a shop filled with empty shelves and racks. Everything's covered in a thick layer of dust. You see Bardis is poking around, and on one of the high shelves for his height, he finds a pair of dusty goggles. There is a counter display that is covered in a thick layer of dust, and there looks like towards the back there are racks of clothes that are covered in thick dust.
I go behind the.
You go by the counter?
Yeah.
All right. As you go behind the counter, you can see that there is no board. All the wooden boards that had once sealed the back of the thing have rotted away. And you can see all that's left in the glass display case is a silver necklace with a wolf head amulet on it.
I take.
You take.
Does Isabel make any noise while she does that?
I mean, are you being stealthy about it, Isabel?
Oh. Not with that sneeze.
That is definitely no.
The dust.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, you notice Isabel. She's not being stealthy about it, and you definitely hear her after she grabs the necklace and some dust gets up her nose and she lets out a big sneeze.
Oh, whoa! Oh, not so. What? I didn't even know you followed.
Eh.
You okay?
Right, so
I'm fine.
Norn and I are still in the herbalist shop, right?
I mean, you can leave if you want to.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
probably go over to investigate like the tavern.
It is an abandoned inn, yes.
I'll follow him.
So this is the largest building. This is the largest building on the block. As you walk in, there is a large wooden desk with a rotted away book that was used for signing in.
Let me look at the book and see if he signed in.
There is nothing on the pages.
That'd be really funny. It's like, signed in. Hey, I'm the one that killed the lizard.
Today's date.
What up?
Last night's date.
Puck goes to check out the brothel.
Puck goes
Of course
to
he
the
does.
brothel. An old
Name me your
cat
sex
house.
tapes.
An old cat house that has velvet cushions and bright wallpaper that is covered in a thin film of dust.
As long as it's
What?
Okay.
So
Nothing.
you can investigate the area.
Check the counter.
The counter, the cushions. There are separate rooms towards the back for patrons to use.
I bet there is.
Are you there, Lokar? I open up a curtain and Lokar's there. He's like, I bet there is.
No, I'm in the tavern. Sorry, that was Eric talking.
So we'll go with Lokar first. Lokar, where are you searching?
problem.
In the inn, you can search behind the desk. There is a kitchen, a dining room, and there are 4 rooms.
I would probably start with the kitchen.
Start with the kitchen. All right, roll me an investigation check.
Ooh. I actually have a decent 18.
All right, you roll an 18. You find a spoon.
Really? Just a spoon? I don't even find the guy. I'm looking for the guy.
You find a spoon that is in a drawer full of rusted spoons, but this one is not rusted.
Okay. I'm gonna pocket it at least.
Tony, where do you want to search in the brothel?
Pushing curtains aside, checking rooms.
You're going to check the rooms first? All right. So you go to the first room. Roll me an investigation.
Investigate with a 24.
All right. You go investigate with a 24. This room is full of ceiling mirrors and a rather large bed. You see on the nightstand next to the bed is a book that has not been touched by time. As you pick it up, you see that it is a book labeled The Book of Erotic Fantasy, the 3rd edition.
Oh my.
I was a much bigger fan of Edition 2.
Puck resists. Well, no. He's going to sit down for a second on the bed and start going through the book.
Flip, flip, flip. Oh my.
Is there pictures?
It is full of pictures. It is very well illustrated.
Turns it sideways, upside down.
I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
One of the pages unfolds, and it's a fold-out poster inside the book.
Oh, it's a pop-up book.
Wow.
Back to the abandoned shop. Did anyone else want to roll any more checks?
Well, I followed Lorcar, so I could just do another investigation check of the inn.
Sure. Where did you want to do the check? Behind the desk, the dining room, or one of the 4 rooms?
One of the 4 rooms.
All right. Since Lorcar went into the kitchen, you'll go investigate the first room.
All right. Well, that's I'm rolling really well tonight. That's another 20. It's a straight 20 because I don't have any modifiers for it.
That's nice. I'm going to say you can't open the door, though, because you don't have the key.
Wow.
Dang.
So, with your 20 investigation, you see that there is a keyhole and that you probably need a key from the front desk.
Can I kick it?
You can roll me a strength check.
Un momento.
Come on, that one.
One second. 16.
Oh, yeah. So, the wood in the door has grown weak with time, and you kick it, and the locking mechanism just pops out of the door as the door swings open, and you find an abandoned room in the inn. Just a dust-covered bed, a small desk, and a window that faces outside the back of the inn. Your DC 20, you find a pair of old slippers under the bed.
Nice. There's nothing on the desk? Anything in there?
No sign that this room has been used other than the dust disturbed by your kicking the door open.
Gotcha.
Silva, you were in the herbalist shop. Where are you going now?
I would have complained, but seeing Puck go in the brothel by himself, I would have followed him.
Alright, you follow him into the brothel. You notice he has gone into room 1, found a book, and is reading it. There are 2 more rooms.
Oh god. He shuffles the book and closes it out.
I make a comment like, why don't we just all stay here? Look at all the rooms here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jackie, do you want to search one of the rooms?
Yeah, what else is there to search? You said 2 more rooms?
There are 2 more rooms, and then there is the main seating area up front.
I'll start with this seating area.
Alright, roll me a investigation, please.
Eight.
You find 2 gold between the cushions.
Yay.
I close the book, put it in my bag, pretend Silva never saw anything.
Yeah, okay.
I'm amazed by all the rooms that are here. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just look at those rooms.
Yeah.
Look at them.
Bardis and Isabel, you are in the general store. Do you want to continue searching there, or do you want to move to a new building?
Oh, is this a 1-floor building?
Yeah, the general shop is a 1-floor building.
Does it seem like just by checking the shelves we've covered the building itself?
There's still racks of clothes in the back if you wanted to check those, but you don't see any sign of anyone coming through here recently but yourselves.
Well, for completeness sake, I'll check the stuff in the back because I'm not very good at investigations anyways, so Let's try that.
All right. Well, do you want to just take a 10? Take your time.
Yeah, sure.
All right. You take time, and you find that most of the clothes are all moth-eaten and covered in dust. But you find one set of robes that seems to shimmer with multiple colors based on how the light hits it. And that's it.
All right, cool.
Isabel, what do you want to do?
Well, if there's nothing really in here, I'll probably start moving towards the door. Still kind of looking around, but not diving in.
Okay. Did you want to make your way towards the inn or the brothel?
Where'd everyone go?
The party is kind of split right now between the inn and the brothel. Lokar and Anoran are at the inn. Silva and Puck are at the brothel.
I'm gonna go to the brothel.
Alright, you walk into the brothel. You see that Silva is investigating between the cushions in the seating area and seems to be pulling out gold coins from it. You see Puck kind of sheepishly walk out of the first room towards the back of the shop. His cheeks a little flushed, and he seems to be subconsciously keeping his hands on his bag.
Puck, you do.
Isabel, this is like an inn, but nicer.
Yeah, just look at this place.
It's so nice.
You both are gonna want to wash your hands again.
I already did.
This isn't like the place where people go to sleep, as in enjoy each other's company in an inappropriate manner.
Puck, I point to the left. I'm gonna go check out this room, and then goes in the other room.
Puck goes into room number 2. Puck, give me an investigation.
12.
That is the exact DC, goddamn. You find a vibrating rod with no visible power source.
Wow.
I gotta think of something for that now.
Is that like the immovable rod, but the always movable rod?
Yes, and it is activated by a button on one end.
Oh.
Puck, you okay in there?
Do we hear it?
Not a BDSM
I touched
podcast.
Something I'm
no.
not sure I should have touched. I'm going to put it down. Oh crap! I put it on the nightstand. I move it onto the bed.
It falls on the floor.
I back out the room. I close. Is it a door or curtains? I don't know. My cheeks are even redder. That was on one of the. No. I remember seeing that from the book. Okay.
What book?
The porn book
nothing.
was just reading.
No, I
Nothing.
didn't really.
Oh yeah,
I didn't
right.
notice it before. Or I probably saw him with it.
Let's just
You
go.
found a book?
Let's just go
Can I see the book?
Let's just go to see another room.
Well, there's one room left in the brothel, so Isabel, did you want to check that, or do you want to leave it up to Puck?
Hey, we need to gather these magical items.
Right? I mean, I found a staff earlier, so.
So when you walk in, is it like a hallway with rooms, or does it have like back
But
area?
can you throw a hot dog down it?
So you walk in, there's a check-in counter, and then a large open room with lots of very plush velvet cushioned seats with tables, and then there is a long hallway in the back with 3 rooms along the hallway.
I'll check up front and see like again behind the counters, front area.
All right, yeah, you check behind. Give me an investigation check.
I'll go check the other room while she's doing that.
Don't go in there.
Don't go in there?
There is a back massager in there.
11.
No, the one we haven't searched.
I mean, you check the front counter, behind the counter. You don't really find anything. It looks like there was a large black book that they probably kept names and information on the patrons, but over time it looks like the ink has kind of faded.
Okay.
Silva, you wanted to check out the final room?
I'm scared, but yeah, I'll check it out.
All right, go on in and roll me an investigation.
A 3!
It's a
Looks
nice
nice.
room. Wow,
Looks
those
nice to
beds are
me.
really large.
Wow, she is just amazed by every room.
It's so nice here.
Is it the same as the other rooms?
It is the exact same as the other rooms. This one has a large vanity mirror and a boutique type desk thing in front of it.
I try to will away the flushness on my skin, and I'll look around as well.
You will
using the
away,
vanity.
Changeling.
Yeah, I know. I was like, how am I not able to control this? All right, and then I'll take a look around the room.
Sure.
That one's a 13.
Yeah, you look around, you find there are old jars and boxes of like makeup and powders and stuff, but nothing catches your eye.
Hey, Silva, there's makeup over here.
Makeup?
Yeah. Actually,
I don't know what makeup is.
Tested on animals.
Hey.
Alright, so then we will go
I'll
back
add it to my disguise kit.
There you go.
Alright. We will go back to the inn. Lokar, you have finished the kitchen. Where would you like to search next?
I would probably run over, grab the keys, and head up towards the other rooms.
Alright. So you hear the large crack as Anoran kicks a door open.
Oh, that would probably be what would remind me to grab the keys. It's like I just hear the door open, it's like, this is easier.
And as you're about to step up the stairs, you hear the crack of the door, and you're like, you know what? You just kind of reach back and grab the keys off from behind the desk and take them with you.
Okay. And then I'll probably go investigate one of the other rooms.
So, Anoran's in room 1. You go ahead and check room number 2.
Although I would check the door before I would walk in.
Okay, so you check door number 2, and you don't see any sign of it having been opened.
Okay. Then I'll open it and check it out.
Alright, you open it up, and you find nothing inside. It looks like this room was completely empty.
Then I want to check another one.
I'm going to roll for that one.
Alright, you go to the next room over, room number 3. You open it. It looks like a normal room. Make a investigation check.
10?
You can see that the dust has been disturbed, because there's a lot of dust in these rooms. You can see that the dust has been disturbed around the floorboards.
Okay. Flashing divine sense again.
You do not... You can sense it's in this building, but you can't pinpoint where in this building.
Okay. Kind of wish I had a message.
Based on the ruling that if it has total cover, you can't pinpoint it, yeah.
Right. I mean, yeah, I can do 3 of these a day, but it's like, I don't know, it just seems like for one round, yeah, it's kind of short, I feel like.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but it's not in this room, because otherwise I probably would have seen it.
Not that you can.
And then, yeah, I'd probably check the last room at least, or maybe throw the key at Anoran and have him check the last room.
All right. Well, Anoran, you leave room 1, and you see that in the time that took you to kick down the door and investigate the first room, Lokar has just swung open the door to number 2 and number 3 since he has the keys on him, and you're moving past him towards door number 4. Make a perception check, please.
Alrighty.
They said no.
No, I refuse.
Wait a minute.
But as he's walking behind me, I toss him the key.
Sorry?
I'm sorry, I didn't get that.
That would be a 20.
A 20. You notice that the dust around the fourth door is heavily disturbed. It looks like it has been opened recently and that someone has stepped inside. There is a boot print at the door.
Boot.
I have the keys because Lokar gave them to me, right?
Yes.
I keep my hand on my I take out my holy symbol and keep it up, and then I open the door with the key and slowly push it open.
Tell your partner that you're entering a door where you think you might have seen something.
You slowly push it open the door, and as you do, you see the dust in the room is disturbed as there is a fresh breeze hits your face, and you can see that the window has been opened and that there is a dark cloaked figure moving, about to jump out of the window.
Okay, 1 second.
I imagine in Orin's brain is just starting to turn gears.
I'm going to how is he at the window or is he just in front of the window?
He is at the window. He is like one leg through.
How much distance is there? How much distance is there between him and I?
I would probably say about 10 to 15 feet.
And this is a single floor building, correct?
No, you're on the second floor.
Okay. I'm going to rush in and grab him by his, long billowy cloak to see if I can pull him back in the room, while also yelling for Lokar that I found a suspicious figure.
Make a dex check.
I shall.
As soon as I hear him yell, I'm gonna run, though.
Only a 9.
That's okay. He rolled a natural 1. You run up and you grab the cloak, and he tries to pull himself free from it, but instead what happens is that the cloak comes loose from him, and he actually falls backwards out the window and lands with a large thud on his back into the stone cobble alleyway below him. You hear a very audible groan of pain.
All right, so I'm gonna run in, and I assume I see him fall.
You see Anorin pull back from the window holding a black cloak.
Okay, I'm gonna run to the window and look down. Is he still there?
He is still there. Looks like he is trying to slowly get up.
All right, I'm going to take a small piece of iron out of my pocket and toss it down to him and cast Hold Person.
Okay, what's the save on that?
It is a Wisdom 13.
He got a 13.
Ugh.
So
Meets beats? Yeah.
So he pauses for a moment, unsure if it took hold, and then he kind of moves his head, looks up, and finishes getting himself
If he
up.
pauses, I'm jumping down to him.
I too am jumping down.
Oh my goodness.
Well, only one of you can fit through the window at a time.
And Orin's closer.
Well, technically, Anorin backed up with the cloak,
you got around him.
and I jumped out to, literally, I would have thrown the iron and probably already been in the process of jumping out the window.
No, I give it to Lokar first. I'll follow up behind him.
All right, roll me an acrobatics check, Lokar.
Okay.
Don't land on him.
Sure, we can't make that athletics?
I am sure. You are 8.
On 8.
All right, Anorin, roll me your acrobatics.
I was gonna say I gotta land on him.
Very acrobatic.
17.
All right. So, Lokar, you do not land on him. You do land on the ground, but you don't manage to land on your feet exactly. You kind of have to take a knee as you land. And due to your weight, I'm going to say you take 2 falling damage.
Okay. So that's
And
so bad.
Anoran, you manage to tuck and roll as you land and manage to kick back up to your feet as the as the actual assassin, supposed assassin, has started to turn and run. He is probably about 10 feet away from you now.
I'm going to run after him and see if I can't like shoulder check him or tackle him to the ground.
I'm gonna say that you can keep up with him, but you're not gonna be able to outrun him.
Okay.
Could we hear any of this from the brothel?
The walls are probably
perception.
very, very.
I mean,
The
I know
walls are probably very silenced. Like
I'm eyeing at the rooms, so
Yeah.
perception.
Yeah.
Anyone
Anyone can roll it if they want.
24.
Yeah, Silva, you definitely hear the large sound of turtle hitting pavement. As Lokar has jumped out of the window and lands on the street, on the alley behind Tavern Inn. So
And then what?
You hear the boom of him landing.
So I would have ran
all I
towards
hear,
it. Yeah.
all I hear is.
All right. As soon as I have my next action, I want to do something else.
All right, Bardis, Isabel.
Present.
Hi. Since you were not in the sex shop with the vibrator, I will say, you can definitely hear Lokar landing. Do you want to investigate?
Well, I'm in the brothel.
You are in the broth.
I would have said I heard a thud or a thump. No, can I make that? I don't know.
You can say that, yeah.
As I ran out, I would have told fucking.
I'm
I
pretty
would've
sure
followed her.
you heard like a cannonball hitting the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
He's a giant tortoise. Of course, you're gonna hear him hit the ground.
Bardis, what are you doing?
Well, I suppose I have sniffed my way through some moth-eaten clothes long enough, and the thud was a loud thud.
It was a very loud thud.
Apparently, somebody up there has told me I must hear it, so I shall make my way towards the front of the store to investigate or look in the direction of where I think the thud came from.
So,
Bardis, investigate the thud.
and I'm just thinking, like, holy crap! Like his shell must be hollow or something. Like, have you ever heard someone heard a thud from the street from your house? You know.
I think it was more of a thud of the impact of the very dense turtle hitting the very dense stone.
Yeah. I leave the shop if everyone else is leaving.
Maybe.
Everyone but Lokar and Anoran leave their respective shops as they see a figure start to run out from the alleyway into the center of the shopping district.
I want to take an action.
All right.
I'm just going to turn and point and just yell halt and cast command.
Wait, how many things you got?
Oh, I got lots of things.
What's the save on that?
Wisdom 13.
14.
God damn it!
So he does. That's not even with the bonuses. So he does not stop.
How far is he from?
And I mean, and I'm going to use my movement to try to catch up to him as well. But I think if I'm technically prone, I need to get up and move. So I think I can move like the 15 feet or whatever.
Yeah. Everyone else can try to take a surprise action. I will say that he is probably about 20 feet away from the rest of the party out in the center of the shopping district. And Anoran, you can take an action if you want.
1 second, I have an idea.
How far away from Bardus is he?
About 20 feet.
Oh, is he running towards?
Get him.
Or
no, he's running perpendicular to your path.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's all along the
shopping district, yeah. Along the street.
I'm thinking I'm gonna cast Misty Step because the guy's essentially like 10, 15 feet in front of me, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to cast Misty Step, and it allows me. It's an instantaneous spell that allows me to, like, disappear into mist and reappear somewhere. So I'm gonna see if I can't like time it because it basically has a 30-foot range. I'm gonna see if I can't time it to show up just like right in front of the guy and just like, defensive lineman him.
Okay, yeah. I will say you can go ahead and cast the Misty Step, and I will let you use your bonus. Yeah, I'll let you use a bonus action on this surprise round to try and clothesline him. I'm gonna need you to roll an unarmed strike.
Okay. That is a dirty 19.
All right, you hit him. You don't have it trained, so you deal 1 plus your strength.
So 3. And does that stop his run?
It definitely stops his running. It doesn't like clothesline him, drop him to the ground, but he definitely gets the hit of your arm across his face and backs up and stops. And yeah, if anyone else want to do a surprise round.
Enough of this, villain. You cannot escape. Do not cause yourself more pain.
So did he stop with that?
Yeah, he stopped. He's now stopped between Anoran and Lokar, and he is still about 20 feet away from the rest of the group.
Can I go at him now?
You may go now.
With the vibrator.
No, Bardus was in the general store.
Oh, that's right.
I was not there. Yeah, I will. I have movement 30. If he's 20, I'm just gonna move right up to him and initiate grapple.
All right.
So it's either athletics or acrobatics for him.
Okay.
Only 14.
27. He slips out of your arms.
Jesus Christ.
He rolled really high. He slips out of your arms with grace and much practice body movement as he just slips between your arms.
All right.
But did Anoran knock him prone or just stop him?
Just stopped him from running any further.
Snowflake is gonna pounce at him.
Alright, so you're going to use your action to have Snowflake pounce?
Yes, so he has to succeed a DC 13 strength saving throw. Or get knocked prone.
Alright. He is knocked prone.
Hey! What else?
No, freaking cat can do it, but my
It
spell
says
is
I
a waste.
can hit it with a claw attack and a bite attack. There's a bonus. I'm not gonna do that though.
Okay.
I'm just gonna knock him prone.
Alright,
But-
so...
Look threatening, because...
Yeah, he runs out of the alley, he gets clotheslined by Anor, and he backs up in pain, and then Bardus tries to grab him, and he manages to just slip out under from his arms, and as he's about to dash, he gets pounced on by Snowflake and pinned to the ground.
Good kitty.
Puck and Isabel still have actions if they want to take them.
I'm probably gonna just walk up, just prep, make sure he doesn't get up from the cat now.
That's all you do?
Yeah, I'm not. Well, I could just keep an eye on him. I'm gonna make sure he doesn't get out. I'll ready Eldritch Blast if he tries to get out from underneath Snowflake. Snowflake.
All right. Roll a perception check.
All right. I did good. 24.
24. You see that. How close are you standing to him?
I'm pretty much standing right next to him. Making sure like Snowflake's not like going for the throat or anything.
Okay. So you notice that he pulls out a dagger and is about to stab Snowflake.
Oh no. So I will. I'll do a blast on him then.
All right.
Target the hand if I can.
All right. As you go to do that, you notice that his eyes quickly dart to you, and he actually gets to use his reaction to make a weapon attack against you.
While being pinned?
While being pinned, because you're within 5 feet of him.
He's prone.
Yeah, he can still swing out for the ankles.
No, you're right.
Son
I
of
just
a
not
bitch.
pinned. Prone. That's all.
Prone. So that is.
He does get a disadvantage on attack rolls though.
He does. So I did roll 2
I
dice.
also don't. I would not have my shield ready for this. It's not.
So that's a 16 to hit.
That would hit.
All right, and I'm going to need you to make a Constitution save.
Constitution. 10.
All right, so you take 7 piercing damage as the dagger just cuts into your ankle, and then you take an additional 5 necrotic damage as the poison seeps into your wound. So that's a total of 12 damage. And then you can go ahead and blast him.
Oh yeah, I'll blast the arm, the bit that he just hit me with. Yeah. And miss.
You technically get an advantage.
You technically get an advantage because he's prone.
Oh, then I hit. Rolled an 18.
Oh, then yeah, you hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. And he gets to roll against.
It's a 1d10. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right, that's 9.
All right, you deal 9 damage. And he also still gets his action attack on Snowflake at disadvantage, and he rolls a 18 to hit Snowflake. I assume that hits.
That hits.
I'm gonna need Snowflake to make a Constitution save.
I think we need to get some barbarian cuddles up in here.
Yep.
9.
9. All right. So Snowflake will take 5 piercing and 7 necrotic damage.
Damn.
So 12 damage to Snowflake.
To be fair, all the barbarian cuddles would do is actually knock him prone. So, yeah.
And then he will make his second attack with the 2-weapon fighting.
How many attacks does he get? Jesus.
I gotta cast another spell if I can.
Well, this is still something.
This guy's clearly not a nice guy.
No, but he rolled it. But he's prone disadvantage. He rolled a 2, so he doesn't hit. So he goes to stab Snowflake. He sees that Puck's about to blast him. He stabs into Puck's ankle, gets hit with the Eldritch Blast, and then cuts into Snowflake. Goes for another strike, but Snowflake kind of smacks his hand away from the second strike on her. And we will go ahead and roll initiative.
Or should we end the episode there and pick this up next time?
Well, I mean, you know what?
I'd say
You know what? No, I'm gonna say He sees that he is surrounded and prone on the ground.
I didn't mean to force the
timing. Scared him off.
It's
Yeah.
like, you know what? He's like, you know what? I can't actually win this. There's no way. So he looks at you, and as you all take a moment to look at him and focus on him, you see that he's again Psy. Kind of like one of the ones you saw from that one world plagued by the undead. Except he looks unnatural, as if he's been infected by the undead and has started to turn.
I try and step on his hand. Oh, he has 2 knives. I try and remove the knife.
Well, I assume we disarm him at some point.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
And we can
yeah.
tie him up if we need to.
Oh, I still have my bow cocked at him.
Well, as you go to try and disarm him,
Nah.
he growls at you as he then starts to speak in a very raspy voice. It does not matter. You will face your end soon. The tyrant is coming for you.
Who's this tyrant?
If you wish to learn more, you'll have to go back. Back to the land of undead. And at that point, Snowflake rears back as his body starts to burn.
Oh.
I was tying ropes. I back up.
And his body just bursts into its own controlled inferno as it slowly dissolves into ash.
Are you supposed to do that? I don't know Gunsight. That's a Gunsight. You take it.
Interesting.
Alright, well, Doctor! Norn! I start limping towards the Norn.
What happened, Puck?
He stabbed me in the leg, ankle. Can you check it out?
I can.
Will you?
I shall. I roll a 14 plus a 6 for medicine, so a 20.
So a 20. It is a pretty nasty cut on his ankle. You can see that there is a necrotic damage to the tissues around the cut, like on the lizard folk that was killed earlier.
Okay,
it's
once.
definitely poison.
It's a poison?
It's a poison.
Not really nice to stand on.
No. And it seems like it's still in his system. It actually hasn't gone away.
Pretty sure my leg's getting a little numb.
Air Puck, lean against me.
Oh. Alright.
I will support your weight on your bum leg.
Sorry. I don't want to be a bum.
Mm.
I don't like that sound. What is it?
No, I'm geared for burning things.
No.
Well, we should cauterize the wound. Just to
I
make
need a
sure
new
it doesn't
doctor.
bleed out.
No,
I start
cauterization.
limping. I start turning and limping away. I need to go find Kick-Ass.
Wait. A scorching ray could fix this.
No. No. I suddenly feel better. I'm going to do a persuasion check.
I have burning hands.
I got a 22 on that. I feel fine. I'm fine.
Puck, you're limping.
It's feeling better by the moment.
If I could just localize.
I'm just going to go this way.
If I could just localize a fireball in the wound.
Fuck, that's the brothel. We gotta go back this way.
God, no. Okay, which way is the town center towards the brothel? Brothel? Is it? Which way is it? I'm panicking. I don't know which way I'm going.
We have an alchemist, so we can probably brew up a potion and help cure that. Or I can burn it.
I go in the way that I can sort of remember where town is.
Did we decide where Kick-Ass set up shop?
No.
Not really.
Would we assume near the cathedral?
Probably.
Sure, sounds good right now.
Near the cathedral. That's where the healer is. Yay!
Now, who told me that?
Kick ass.
I go towards the center of town, if I can. Is the body gone?
The body is gone. All that is
Good.
left is a puddle of blood and a broken lute.
All right.
Pock, you really have to treat that wound. Come, let me burn it.
Not by you. Not by. I will. I do a quick look at it. I do my own medicine check. I know I don't know well. Why won't I learn sticking a finger in his bad? Okay.
Wait, I don't even have to burn you.
I rolled a 4, so that's a 4, 5 medicine check.
You're fine. You can walk it off.
Look, we don't even have to set fire to you. All we have to do is get a metal rod, basically get it really, really hot, and just stick it in there.
At which point you hear the ding, ding, ding of the blacksmith working on hot metal on her anvil.
No.
It's perfect.
I'm panicking. I have no idea where the doctor is. I don't trust this doctor anymore.
The answer of the doctor is to burn things.
Yeah. Okay. I limp away if I can in some direction that I hope is towards the doctor.
Fire and light have very purifying effects.
Are you getting a burning feeling? Good. Yeah, you start making your way towards Kick-Ass at the cathedral.
Good. And then I talk to if I find Kick-Ass, I talk to Kick-Ass and say, do you know a way of fixing this without burning it?
Before that, Silva, I want you to roll me a perception check.
12.
12? Can you tell me what Snowflake's maximum health is?
37.
Okay. Snowflake seems to be breathing pretty heavy, and you can see the same necrotizing effect along Snowflake's skin and fur where it got stabbed.
Sure, I would have assumed, hearing Anoran diagnose Puck, I would have assumed Snowflake had the same and started walking Snowflake towards Cass.
Okay, so Puck and Silva with Snowflake arrive at Kick-Ass. Kick-Ass is sitting outside the cathedral, smoking a pipe. Don't give up this habit. These things will kill you.
I limp towards Kick-Ass. Can you not heal me? My leg. Well, my ankle.
Did somebody say fire healing?
No.
Let's see. What can Kick-Ass do for you?
Meanwhile, I'm feeding good berries to Snowflake and offer... Well, Puck would have one at least, but I'll offer Puck another one.
Oh.
So...
Are you there?
Yeah, I would have followed you with Snowflake.
What am I supposed to do with this? I take the good berry and I rub it in the wound.
You can eat them too. Oh, okay. Right. I'll keep feeding him to Snowflake.
So Kick-Ass looks at the both of you and goes, I see you're injured. What can I do for you?
I am now bending over, rubbing a good berry in my wound.
No, stop that! Smacks her hand away.
This isn't how it works.
I don't know what it does for wounds.
Why'd you give it to me then?
To eat it.
I'm not hungry.
Just eat it.
She goes ahead and casts Cure Wounds on Puck. Puck, you regain... That was Cure Wounds. You regain 12 health.
Ah, okay. That good berry.
So the wound seals up, but the necrotized flesh is still around it.
I try and, will it away.
So you actually go ahead and try to change your skin to make it go away, but no matter what skin you use, that patch of necrotized flesh is still there.
Damn.
That is interesting. I see you are still afflicted. And she looks at Snowflake. And this one is afflicted with the same thing. It seems like a sort of poison, perhaps?
Felt like it.
I can only cure poison for one person today.
Go ahead.
No. Go ahead, do the cat.
No, I'll take the cat to Filbert.
Oh.
I'll see if
Who?
the alchemist.
Oh, alright.
I'll see if the alchemist can do anything.
Alright.
It's called competition.
I mean...
It's good for the economy.
You guess nods her head and places her hand upon Puck and casts Lesser Restoration to cure the poison.
Right.
So you are no longer poisoned. However, the necrotized patch of flesh is still there and is only very slowly receding away.
Alright.
I can cast Cure Wounds on him.
I'll try. Is Cure Wounds another way for fire?
No.
She already cast it on him, and I think she already did all the damage he took today.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It is receding, though?
Slowly. She'll give Snowflake a healing word.
Okay.
So that is 1. That's 1. That's a total of 4.
Okay.
But does not cure the poison.
Sure.
So yeah, I mean, if you want to go test out the alchemist, we
Yeah, I gotta go find Filbert.
You go find Filbert. He's in his setup alchemist lab. And you see that there is a lot of indications of explosions in the lab.
What race is Filbert again?
I don't remember.
I don't have.
Filbert Powder Keg was a human.
Not that that matters.
So racist, my god.
Just wondering.
Everyone in this town.
Got a list. So I'll show Snowflake to Filbert and say, it sounds like it's a necrotic poison. Do you have anything that can help?
I'm sorry. Unfortunately, my skill with alchemy, with the resources available to me, I just don't seem to be able to make any antitoxins at this time. However, it looks like it's slow acting. Maybe check with the healer when she's able to cure poisons the next day?
Yeah, so what will happen to Snowflake with this for, let's say, till morning?
Well, I'm no expert on necrotizing poisons. But it looks like it's spreading. I'm not sure. We could always wait and see what happens.
Okay.
And from there, we will go ahead and end today's campaign. We'll end today's session.
The campaign.
The campaign.
Whoa.
Snowflake is sick. That's it. We can't do this
Snowflake's sick.
anymore. No, we'll go ahead and end today's session. Yeah, I mean, if anyone wants to write it down, the items that you got today, and go ahead and throw in a black cloak from the assassin, as well as a dagger.
I got dibs on the cloak.
Well, you took it, so.
Hence the dibs.
It is very soft and silky.
Can I... I don't think I have a detect... One second.
I don't know if clerics really get detect magic. I know they get detect poison.
I do not, so I need an appraiser.
You need someone to appraise. Do we even have anyone like that could appraise it?
I don't know. We haven't.
I don't think we did.
But that,
We do have
I didn't know who to take my staff to either.
We do have an enchanter, and I believe Felicia is also able to appraise items.
Oh, okay.
So either the Tortle Enchanter or... Wait, nope. I'm sorry, I'm wrong. Felicia does not have Identify. She cannot identify. You will have to speak with the Enchanter on the next session.
Well, we can just automatically assume I do, because I won't be here in next session, because I'll be in Mexico.
You'll be in Mexico.
Getting it appraised in Mexico.
It's okay, it's just a normal black.
AC is 1 million peso.
It's just a regular black cloak. It has no magical function.
I see.
It looks cool. It's dark and angsty.
Goes with your new darkness vibe.
All right, so are we done there? We're calling this
I do
episode?
believe that this episode has completed.
All right.
Okay.
So now
Yeah,
you know.
this is the end
that
of our
he was-
night, and
You
the
now
end
know
of
that he
this.
was sent by someone known as the Tyrant and has referenced the undead world.
Yeah. Go kill Tyrant next time.
Yeehaw.
Woot.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Goodbye.
Good night.